Okay, there's the boss lady, Miss Ann. Good morning. How are you? Wow, you showed up, right? Good job. That's half the battle some mornings, right? Okay, let's take our feet out to the edges of the mat. We're just going to start with a nice little sort of gentle sway of the hips, waking up these legs. So today I have 2 sets of weights, heavy and medium, and a towel and water. That's it. Okay, circle them back. And just kind of work whatever range of motion feels good, right? It's not about forcing anything or getting to a certain spot. We're just trying to limber up the body. Okay, now keep your feet where they are. Send the elbows back, squeeze them together, and fold down. And come back up. And you may want to start out not going down as far, and then build on it. Weighting into the back of the feet. This is to wake up your posterior muscle chain. So we're keeping the legs nice and straight. And just going up and down with our spine long. So no hunchbacks today. Okay, on this next one, you're going to release the arms, roll it down, let the head go, just hang out here and breathe. Try to keep the legs nice and straight if you can. And totally unweight the upper body as you breathe here a few more times. Now we're going to roll it up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. And once you're up, take this right arm, big reach out to the side, the hips going out and the arms going over. And then come back and do the same on the other one. Nice and slow, big reach. Let the hip get out there. And try not to have your body rotate down towards the floor. You want to really stretch out the side body. You got to keep the chest facing forward. Let's do it again on each side. Hip goes out. Arm is nice and long, going all the way over. If you really pull the arm, you're going to get more release on your side body. Last one. Okay, take it back. We're going to bring the feet in hip width apart. Make sure you got your toes lined up. Send those elbows back again. Fold down. So now when we do these movements, you're going to feel more of the middle part of the back of the leg. So more of your hamstrings before we were really trying to get into the inner thighs. And try to remember to breathe as much as you can today. So inhale on the way down, big exhale to come up. Couple more. Keep those elbows high. Okay, this time, roll it down. Let that head go. Stand with the legs nice and straight. Big, deep breaths. Now we're going to inhale, extend to a flat back. Exhale, fold back down. Do that 4 or 5 more times. Really big breathing here. Now on this last one, fold it down and then roll it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Now standing nice and tall, I want you to make big arm circles with the right arm. Sending it forward, up and around. If you need to open up the hips a little bit to get there, that's perfectly fine. And now switch sides, send the other one up and around. Remember your breathing. Now let's go the opposite way. So we're going back first and then forward. Really giving this arm a big reach. Switch sides. And this is really good. You could do this every morning when you wake up. Okay, big deep breath. Both arms are going out to the side nice and long, and then they're going to sweep up. And then take it all the way down. We're going to walk it out to a high plank. So however many steps it takes you to get there, you want to end up with your shoulders over the wrists. We're just going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Draw that belly button up and in. Anytime you're inverted is a great opportunity to work your core. Now take it to a down dog. We're going to get into these calves a little bit. So start to pedal the feet one at a time. And really make a concerted effort to push the heel towards the floor. Hold one side down. Lift the other heel a little higher so you're stretching out the pad of the foot. Switch it. Both heels push towards the floor. And now float it back forward to plank. Make sure you haven't dropped your face. Push your heels towards the back of the room and get the legs nice and straight. And now the knees are going to come down. We're going to meet in our quadruped position. Keep the toes tucked under and your knees right under your hips. Start 5 cat-cows. Again, pair it with your breath. Now, the whole time you're doing these, you're drawing that belly in. It doesn't get a break. Okay, neutral spine. We're going to send the left arm forward and the right leg backwards. Keep the leg and arm long. Now tap the hand and toe to the floor and pick it back up. And do that a few more times. And now let's switch sides. So you're going to send the right arm out, your left leg back. You're really trying to not let all your weight shift over to the right. Now tap and lift. And now you're back to all fours. 5 more cat-cows. This time when you do them, bring a little more movement to them. So send the hips back a little bit maybe. Just sort of move and breathe. Pushing away from the floor. So you should feel a nice stretch through the back of the upper arms. Okay, from here, meet me in a small downward dog. So you got both heels on the floor, your legs straight. Just take a few breaths. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang out in your full fold. Now roll it up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice. There's your warm-up. Okay. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. We're going to start with one weight, the heavy one. Like, why not, right? Okay. So here's what we got going on. I'm going to hold one heavy weight at my chest. I'm going to send my left foot forward and my right leg back. So I'm in what we call a split lunge. Now you can hold this weight any way you like. You can hold the ends of it if that's more comfortable for you. Just kind of explore. So starting out here, I'm going to lift my heel up in the back and I'm going to lean forward in the front. I've got a bend in my front leg, so my knee is about just over the ankle or maybe slightly in front. Now I'm going to rotate my upper body to the left and then come back and do it again. Rotate, go as far as you can. Come back, one more. Nice. Now, straighten your front leg as best you can. Maybe just keep a micro bend, but your upper body is leaning forward. Lower the heel in the back and lift it back up. And lower and lift. Keep going, a few more. Now, if you feel unstable, take that back foot and move it to the right. Okay, now I'm going to switch up my grip. Now I'm working my upper back by pulling, holding both ends of the weights, lifting them up, squeezing my shoulder blades together. So this is a thoracic spine challenge. You're going to start to feel those muscles in a little bit. Now I want you to bring that knee in the front as far forward as you can. And you're just holding this, no movement. So hopefully you're feeling your glute and your hamstring. Okay, now keep the front leg where it is. Hold the weight now just in the right hand. Let that arm be long, but I want you to retract the shoulder. Still holding. I know this glute's talking. It's exactly what you want. Now, to finish this leg off, we're going to straighten the leg, keep the forward bend of the upper body, and then slowly bend it forward again. And then push it back and bend it forward. And do that a few more times. You got that forward lean, that's what's making this all work. Okay, with that leg straight or almost straight, lean forward and slowly send the weight to the floor. Push yourself back up and give that muscle a shake. Whew! Hopefully you felt that. That's all glute working. Okay. Now we get the joy of doing the other side. So here we go. Hold the weight any way you like, doesn't really matter to start. Right foot forward, send that left leg back. Now, lift the back heel, give me a nice little bend in the front leg. So look down, find your knee over the ankle or maybe a little bit in front. Give me that nice forward lean. Lift that heel in the back really high. And now start 3 slow rotations to the right. No hunch back, spine stays nice and long. So we're really putting most of our weight in the right leg. Okay, I'm going to do one more because I love doing these. Okay, now lift the shoulders up. I want you to change the position of the weight. Hold the ends, or maybe you're already holding the ends. Scoot the elbows by your side, squeeze them together so you feel that upper back working. Bring back your forward lean. Now, if you need to move that back foot out a little bit, go for it. You want to have pretty good distance between your front and back leg. Pull the knee forward. Let it go as far forward as you can. And then slowly send it back. I want you to push through the heel when you're going back. It's all about pressing that heel into the earth. Okay, I'm gonna take that weight to my left arm, extend it, keep my forward lean, straighten that front leg. Maybe try to lean in a little bit more. You really want to feel a big fire of the glute. Now take your back heel down and lift it. Nice and slow a couple times. Okay, hold it up, bring back that bend in the front knee. Maybe so it's just slightly forward of the ankle. Give me a little bit more lean. And now you're going to slowly send that weight down to the floor and come back up. Whew. That's no joke. Hopefully your weight was heavy. Okay, single leg deadlifts, starting on that left leg. Let's do it. Getting it done. Okay, so your right cheek's going to get a little bit of a break. Extend the right foot. Hold the weight in the left hand. Now, when we go down, we're going to keep the toes on the floor of the right foot. I'm going to have you rotate the weight to the inside and then come back up. And let the weight now face straight forward. So send the hips back. Turn the palm now. So when the palm gets down, you've rotated it to face the foot. And then come back up. Okay, so nice and slow. Keeping the hips back and sending the weight. Turning it in to face the midline of the body. We're going to do a couple more. Then we're going to take this to a full single leg deadlift. And we're going to hold that weight. Just keep it on the outside of that foot. Okay, so here we go. 5 of these. If you can, you're going to start out. Just send the leg back. Start your forward lean. Come down nice and slowly. When you get close to the foot, send that arm back so the weight lines up with the foot, not in front of the foot. You go as fast or slow as you need to. You always have the option to get rid of the weight or find a lighter one. Okay, now come up, put both feet on the floor, switch hands. We're going to still work this left leg, but now we're putting the weight in the right hand. So you're going to kickstand that right foot again. You're going to send it back as you start to lean forward and come down. You're going to find a different balance challenge with the weight being in your right hand than in your left hand. We have 4 more to do. Get the leg up in the back, at least parallel to the floor or hip height. Keep that leg nice and long. That's what helps you balance. So if that leg is floating and those muscles aren't engaged, this is going to be really challenging. Okay, come back up, switch hands, put the weight in the left hand. Oh, sorry, no, in the right hand. Okay, let me confuse you. Just kidding. Put the weight in the right hand. Kickstand your left foot. Here we go. We're going to fold and turn the arm so the palm faces the midline of the body on the way down, and then you straighten back out on the way up. Send your hips back and put your weight into the heel, right? You want to wake up these glutes. The importance of training the back of your body as we age is super important. Those muscles are big. You spend most of your time sitting on them and not working them. So here we're doing it today. Okay. Full deadlift, you have 5. Let the weight come down. It's going to be just outside the foot. Your back leg is long. So when I say engage those muscles, no bend in the back knee. Push the heel to the back of the room. Two more, nice and slow, lots of control. Okay, give that leg a little shake. Switch hands with the weight. You're back on that right leg. Kicks down the left foot. Weight's going to come down right inside that right foot. Then come back up and do that 4 more times. Try to go down slowly. And whatever pace you're coming up at, try to be consistent. The slower you go, the more challenging it is. Okay, good job. We did that. We did it. Put that bad boy down. Shake out your legs. Grab a quick sip. We're going to do a little pyramid stretch, but today we're going to make it a balanced challenge. So you get the best of both worlds. You get a stretch, but you also get to challenge your balance. So that means you're going to walk a tightrope. See how we do. Send one leg forward and far enough forward that you can still keep both legs straight and both heels down. So play with it. Maybe inch this foot a little more forward, as long as the back heel is staying down. So once you've figured out where you're going to end up, start to walk your front foot inside or towards the right. So now you feel like, oh my goodness, I'm on a little bit of a tightrope here. Get this belly working. Hold your hands anywhere you want, but not on your leg. Okay, so this is going to make it harder to balance. Keep both legs long. Start to lean forward. We're not rounding the back quite yet. I promise you we will get there, but we're moving very slowly. Now, once you have nowhere else to go with your spine long, hold on that spot. Now, if this is easy for you and you want to advance it, you can lift the heel in the back up in slow motion, keeping your front leg long, of course, and then you can slow-mo that heel back down. And you can do that a couple of more times. Big forward lean of that upper body. Okay, now release the hands to the floor, round your back, fold over that front leg. You are welcome. Does this not feel good? Woo. Now, if you need to make it more of a tightrope, move your back foot towards the left. Maybe you can get the front heel and the back heel in exactly the same line to come out of this stretch. So we're going to start. Lift your left hand off the floor, bring it to your chest. Lift the right hand off the floor, bring it to your chest. Lift your chest up slowly, pushing into the front heel of that front foot. Nice. Step your back leg in. Shake out that left leg. And get ready for the right side. Right foot forward, left leg back. So remember, first we're going to play with the front and back. So you might need to wiggle that front foot forward a bit. Once you have that going on, hands off the leg. Maybe take the front foot, move it in, or take the back foot and move it to the right. However you want to get there, make sure it's a little hard just to hold this. And then we amp it up by bringing movement. So spine long, start to lean forward. Take it down as far as you can. Keep your hands at your heart. Hold, breathe. Okay, release the hands to the floor. Flex the spine. Now I want you to move your back foot so you're really on a tightrope. Challenge yourself. That's how we get better. We're stronger. So get your tightrope going on. Keep leaning over that front leg. So you're totally unweighting the upper body over the leg. So don't push the earth away through the palms. Now take your left hand off the floor, bring it to your chest. Join with the right. Slowly push through the front heel as you lift your chest back up. Nice job. Release the back foot, shake it out. We're going to do a little wall sit. So we've done a lot of work for the back of the legs. Now we're going to work. Now, if you want to hold weights and do bicep curls while we're on the wall, grab your bicep curl weights. I'm going to not do that. So try to see if you can get a 90-degree angle in your legs. I like to walk my feet out and then lower down. So I'd like your shoulder blades to be nice and flat up against the wall. Nice, comfortable angle in the knees. And you know, if your knees are ever bothered by this, loosen up the angle. So just don't go down as low. We're just going to hold this. Now I want you to tilt your pelvis forward and up. So you feel a strong connection of the lower back against the wall. And while you're here, I want you to hold your pelvis in that spot, which is a tightening of your six-pack muscle. So those are also working. Now, if you picked up weights, you can start your bicep curls. I'm just going to hang out here because this is so much fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're getting there. How about we stay here for about another 20 seconds? Why not? Then we'll do a nice little quad stretch after this with another balance challenge. Okay, 5 more seconds. Okay, here we go. Push yourself off. Woo. Shake out your legs. Back to your mat. Left hand on your hip. We're going to pick up our right foot. That feels good. So we're going to do a little dancer pose if you like. You can hang out here, or you can send the left arm forward. Do a nice little hip hinge. Keep the arm reaching forward. See if you can keep hinging through the hip. Once you feel like maybe the body's parallel to the floor, lift the knee up in the back. Reach the arm a little more forward. And then come back to standing. Release the foot. Shake it up. Okay, other side. Find your left foot. Send this right arm forward. Start your hinge. Keep reaching the arm. Try to see if you can get down parallel. Once you're there, lift that knee up in the back. Reach the arm a little more. Come back up slowly. Let the arm go and let the foot go. Shake it up. Okay, we're almost ready to get down to the floor, but not quite. We're going to do some calf raises. So you can hold weights if you like. I'm going to start with my big girl weights, however long that lasts. So feet hip width apart. Make sure they're in the right line. Try not to let the shoulders collapse. Proud out your chest. Get those heels up and down. So work whatever range of motion you can. When we get done these calf raises, we're going to do some two-legged deadlifts, and then we're down on the floor, I promise. Great way to strengthen our ankles and lower legs. Super important, right? How many times have we sprained our ankles and stuff? Right, Anne? Okay, so let's try to do 10 more. Hopefully you're holding the weights. That's making this pretty challenging. And if you need to drop them and switch, go ahead. Whoops. You want to try to send the top of the head straight up. You want to come down with control. Sometimes it's not so easy, but give it your best. Okay, here we go. Pull the butt back, start a descent, down, squeeze your shoulder blades at the top. So you turn the palms to face the back of the room as you lower. You crowd them out and turn them to face forward as you come up, and give your shoulder blades a big squeeze. Repeat that 10 more times. Remember, inhaling, lowering, exhaling, coming up. Keep your legs nice and long. Your weights all the way into the back of the feet. Yes, I have 2 more. And last one. Okay, let's put the weights down. And now we get to have a seat on the floor. Meet me in staff pose. Feet are flexed. Heels to the corners of the mat. Send your palms behind you. Proud out your chest. So fingertips only on the floor. Come off your palms. Send this right leg up and over and back, and do that 9 more times. Very strong core here, right? Doesn't need to be super slow. Just work on getting the foot up before it lands. When you've done your 10, switch legs. Not uncommon to have one leg perform this better than the other. 10 should be fairly doable. Challenging, but doable. And if it's super easy for you to get through 10, do 15. You got to keep pulling that belly in. Okay, sit it up, lean it forward. Now you get to flex the spine. Push the back of the knees into the floor. Let your head go. Big deep breaths. Now, if you're down on your forearms, see if you can slide them a little more forward. And keep trying. Give me one more try of getting them a little more forward, and then take 3 deep breaths here. Nice. Now roll back, Pilates style, sucking in the belly, nice and slowly. Once you're down, take that nice full body stretch. Oh, how good does that feel for your hip flexors? Point those toes, reach the body long in opposite directions. Pulling the arms. And now bring the arms back to the floor by your side, just relaxing. Get nice and flat on your shoulder blades. Step 1 foot at a time. Get the feet close to the butt. Rock your pelvis, tilting it forward and back. Okay, keep the low back pressing into the floor. The arms are just relaxing by your side. I want you to send your right leg out nice and long. Heel should be hip height. As soon as you send that leg out, you should feel the transverse abdominis muscles working. Now I want you to make a little circle with that right foot. Circle in any direction you want, because you're going to go 10 in one direction, excuse me, and then 10 in the opposite. Excuse me. So you do your own counting. When you get done this leg, you're pulling it back in, and you're going to do the same on the other one. And maybe you need to do more than 10. I don't know. But you want to feel a little bit of burning going on in that hip flexor. So when you switch sides, don't forget to press that low back into the floor as you extend the leg out. Then start your circles. The low back stays down the whole time. And your heel is hip height. It's nice and low. Okay, change your direction, go the opposite way. Keep the circles small. Keep that low back pressing into the floor. Okay, pull both knees up and into the chest. Hands on your knees, you're going to make big circles. Sending the legs as far forward, in and around. This is a feel-good moment. Not forever, though. Got a little more work to do. Change your direction, circle the other way. Okay, give me a 90-degree bend in the legs. Flex your feet. Send the arms straight up to the ceiling. And here we go. We're going to do 10. Left arm, right leg extend. Pull back in, but not all the way in. So you got to feel like your six-pack muscle is working the whole time. That's 2. Here's 3. So I'm counting so you know how slow. Here's 4. And 5. It's a very slow and steady pace. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Nice job. Bring your knees in. This time you keep the knees together. Give them a big hug into the chest. Should feel really good. Maybe a little circle in one direction. Then maybe you change it. Now, hold your left knee into the chest. So you've clasped your fingers together, holding the shin and giving it a nice hug right close to the chest. Once you have that going on, send the right leg down along the floor. And I'd like you to be able to see if you can get that calf on the floor. So push it down. We're going to hold this, stretching out your hip flexors. Flex the right foot. Circle your left foot. Circle the opposite way. Bring both knees back in. Little massage for that back. Okay, clasp your right knee. Push it into the chest. Send the left leg down. Really work hard to get that left calf on the floor. Flex the left foot. Circle the right one. Change your direction. And now bring both knees back in. You're going to give yourself that nice little massage one last time. And now we go to a happy baby stretch. Find the outsides of the feet, send the heels up and the knees down. Just enjoy. Try to keep the low back on the floor. See if you can use your arms to help the knees get a little further towards the floor. Maybe you add a gentle rock. Maybe not. Whatever feels good. Take some deep breaths. Okay, let's put our feet on the floor, legs bent. Figure 4 stretch, starting with the right leg. Sit it on top of your left thigh. Bring that left knee in. Hold the shin if you can find it. And just relax for 5 deep breaths on this side. And let's switch sides. Left foot crosses over the right. Lift that right foot off the floor. And find that shin if you can. And use your arms to help you get it in a little closer. But be mindful to try to keep that left foot flexed. Once you're in position, start your breathing. 5 nice deep breaths. And release that foot. Hug both knees in. Make that nice small circle one last time. And switch directions. And rock and roll yourself up. We're going to lift up onto our toes. Lift your heels as high as you can while you sit here just for a sec. And then meet me in a straight leg. And we're going to slowly roll up. And then let's take a nice big deep breath. Reach for the stars. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! We got it done, didn't we? Yes, sirree.